Hello, so my name is Simba, and today I'm gonna start sharing a little bit about my journey and what I do here at Living with the Spirit in Chiang Mai, Thailand, which is a holistic treatment center that I founded together with my wife, Sarah. And essentially, what I like to do, or what this whole journey with my professional and personal career is about, is finding balance. And I started early with physical exercise around the age of 6, 7, because my father was a karate trainer, and it was just felt like a natural way to spend my time doing something to build my body, build my mind up, become good at a skill. But it also became a way for me to navigate my way through life, like a philosophy of how to manage emotions, how to manage my mindset and attitudes, how to reach goals, how to set goals. To have like a philosophy and a framework to work from. So, first disciplines I did was martial arts, karate, which has a lot of good values and good etiquettes and good philosophies of how to treat yourself, how to treat others, and kind of model you into a character that not only thinks about themselves but also thinks about others, respects senior people, and mutual respect, essential, right? But what happened throughout that process? What I had a lot of injuries. I didn't really know how to eat to build my body up, to become stronger, to become faster. Had a lot of emotional blockages to resistances towards doing certain things, going to certain levels, winning certain competitions, or putting myself out there to, even build a name for myself within whatever I did. So I always kind of took the back burner and didn't really want to take up a lot of space and claim a lot of space, right? A little bit of fear of success, but also fear of failure in that same process. So that's kind of the journey I've been on, more or less my entire life, and definitely it has become a little bit more practical oriented the last couple of years, since the last couple of 10, 12 years now, since I work with this full time, work with what my passion is, personal development, and how to overcome emotional blockages, physical blockages, injuries, pains, different ailments in the body, imbalances. And I like to bridge Eastern philosophies like traditional Chinese medicine, kinesiology, Reiki, with Western modern science, sports medicine, a lot of energy work that's kind of bridge between Oriental and Western. That's coming up now, more like energy medicine and energy psychology, like EFT, and releasing techniques, and a lot of things that are being developed and has been developed over a series of years. So I work with that for myself and with my clients to have practical tools, not just philosophy, not just think positive about what it is that you want to do, but to have practical steps of how to measure success, how to see what you actually have as a blockage. It might not be what you think it is that's holding you back. It might be something completely different. Sometimes when you got it in life, like how you reacquire this blockage to move forward, or to become something, or just like a negative self thought or a limiting belief. So I developed a lot of different ways of working myself, but I also train in a lot of different styles to navigate yourself. Like, where am I at? How connected am I to myself in this present moment, to my nervous system, sensing danger or safety, sensing if I'm satiated, if I need to eat, if I need to drink, if I'm stressed, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, connecting to what my body needs, if it needs to rest, if it needs to exercise more, if it needs to, whatever it kind of needs to do, right, to learn how to have that body biased dialogue. So I've worked with a lot of different modalities throughout the years, and I'm still do. So one of my main tool is TRE, tension and trauma release exercises, founded by Dr. David Berselli. And it's simply a way of connecting to the body's natural tremoring mechanism that releases tension from the nervous system. And this is tension that might be unreleased because of trauma or a stressful event or a series of stressful events. And it also teaches us how to connect to our body through an act called grounding, how we can connect to the resources that we have in the present moment, mentally, emotionally, physically, so that we can take better choices. And I also work with EFT, emotional freedom techniques, which is its standalone philosophy, but a lot of the foundation is based on kinesiology, which is the philosophy or the teachings of how to work with energy moving through the body. Physical energy, ripples of emotions, how trapped emotions can create tension and pain and discomfort in our body, and also how after an injury, for instance, that we might have a lot of energy trapped, right? If you break a bone, the bone will heal, but it might still be a lot of tension pushing the bones in together, which you might not see on x-ray, but you might feel it when you work with the bone or with the area physically when I place my hands on it. So in EFT we do a lot of tapping on acupressure points, different meridians, to clear energy from our energy system, right? From our organs, from our cardiovascular system, from our nervous system. So the EFT is more based on these points, as I mentioned, acupressure or meridians, and they're connected to different organs, and different organs are connected to different emotions that they can detoxify a negative emotion, and they can help you generate positive emotions. So that way we can go in and stabilize the body. And it's not just a mindfulness or spiritual based activity. There's a lot of scientific data to back this up, that it actually works, and it actually helps people to reduce the tension in their amygdala, the fear scanning part of your brain, to the point where we can actually reduce cortisol levels, stress hormones in the body, which can help us lose weight, have less chronic pain or inflammations, or a lot of different phobias, fears, traumas, autoimmune imbalances, and a lot of other unwanted aspects that we can get into our body. So I use a lot EFT and TRE, and they're both body-based modalities, which means it's you working with your body. TRE, we don't really have to think about a certain aspect. We don't have to ask ourselves a lot of things. We go in and we connect to our body, create a safe environment for our body, and then we allow the body to shake out the tension. With EFT, we can go in and pinpoint specific pains or emotions or phobias or limiting belief system, and we can clear the emotional energy out of that, so we don't carry it around. We might still have that thought stream going on, but we don't have the emotional charge going into it. So those are generally my two main tools, and from those I build upon a lot of other different tools, body-based massage, craniosacral therapy, which is a light touch way of working with the body, basically listening to the body, creating a safe space for the body to relax so it can start to heal itself. Reiki can infuse energy into the body to allow the body to start heal itself. So there's a lot of different modalities that I use, but essentially it's to navigate the body back into a balance. So if you liked any of this, if you have any questions, feel free to write me here a comment, or send me an email at simba@livingwiththespirit.com. You can also visit us at livingwiththespirit.com on on the website, or you can also come here and visit us in Chiang Mai, Thailand at Living with the Spirit, where we have a center for people that can come stay with us, learn what we do, work through any kind of stress, trauma, or do a physical, emotional detox to balance your body if you have something that goes on in your body that you need to work with, or simply learn more about your body and relaxation. So we provide a space, a safe space for you to explore different ways to heal naturally, but also different ways to progress and to feel good in your life naturally. As I've been explaining now for a few minutes, that's a big part of my own passion. So we created a space for people to learn about these aspects for themselves, but also maybe to become practitioners and go back to your country and work with your community and help them to grow into more balanced beings as yourself. So if you have any questions, as I said, feel free to drop them. Otherwise, I'll come back next week and share some more.